Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Saturday, September 28th, 2024. Let's check where the spot market ended up yesterday, and we had gold down $15.60 to $2,658.90, and silver down 37 cents to 31.62. GSR ticked up a little bit. What silver gained on the way down gave up a little on the way up. GSR back to 84.05 with upside up to 89.40 and downside down to 76.71. All right, on the 10-year. 10-year, went lower, 3.751. We can see it ticking back down here. Looks like it wants to move back to 3.75, and we will see what happens with the 10-year with expectations of 25 to 50 basis point cut coming here pretty soon from the Federal Reserve. What happened to the dollar? Dollar down a pretty good amount to 100.417. Let's get a little longer chart if we can. Let's get a 6-month chart. So there we are, the dollar breaking down, which has been usually pretty good for metals. All right, and in copper prices now, I've been telling you about the commodity story, and commodities have been picking up almost across the board. But yesterday, let's see, one day, we were down a nickel to 4.59, but look at that trend back up on copper. And if you want to look at nickel, you can see nickel double bottom starting to make the same move. Copper, nickel, uranium. I think even oil is going to bust higher here, which is contrary to what I thought before the Chinese started stimulating their economy, considerably stimulating their economy. There's the uranium chart, picking up from the dead here, down around 82, with upside to, holy moly, 103. All right, and in the economic calendar for next week, let's see, we have a Fed head speaker, we have PMI. Okay, it might move the markets a little bit. Jerome Powell makes some remarks. I'm not sure what he will say. On Tuesday, manufacturing PMI, ISM manufacturing job openings at 10 a.m. on Tuesday. More Fed heads. Wednesday, ADP employment. So that could move the markets as well. More Fed head speakers, quite a few. And then on Thursday, initial jobless claims. Now, these have been coming in a little teeny bit stronger than expected, which is why we had a little down move yesterday. But we believe I believe the jobs market is weakening and jobless claims will probably be expanding, but no telling what that release will be. And so we'll have several days of nothing really until Thursday, and then we'll see what happens then. In the deals of the day, okay, I've looked far and wide to try to find you the best deals anywhere on the internet. This is bestsilvergolddeals.com. Totally free website, not sponsored by any bullion dealers. Let's find a 1/10 gold eagle, $298 at Bold. These prices ought to be a little less than yesterday. 1/10 maple, $295 at Liberty. We've got a 1/10 Britannia is $278 at Liberty. That'd be the one I'd probably buy. The Philharmonic a little bit more at Liberty, $286. All right, and in the quarter-ounce eagle category, we are at Bold for $725. A quarter-ounce Britannia is at Liberty at $705. We've got a .24 and change ounce $5 U.S. commemorative. APMEX has a deal here at $656. Of course, credit cards will cost you more at APMEX, so that's the cash price. We'll do the math on this. 656 divided by 0.24. And the melt is about $27.33 on that $5 commemorative. I think we might be able to beat that down on eBay when we get down there. Half-ounce gold eagle is $1,415 at Bold. We've got a half-ounce maple at Bullion Exchanges, $1,355, about $27.10 melt. We've got a 1-ounce gold eagle, $27.40 at Bullion Exchanges, and that's the best deal I can find. Buffalo, same place, $27.45.80. And then for a 1-ounce maple, it is $26.96. We'll do the Britannia over at SD Bullion, $27.33. And the Krugerrand should be the cheapest of your sovereign gold, 26.68 at bullion exchanges. That is, how much over spot is that? We are at 26.57, so that's $11 over spot. Getting pretty cheap on that Krugerrand, don't you think? All right, a lot of people converting their, well, as far as I can see, anecdotally, some people are converting their foreign gold to American gold. And so you're seeing foreign gold probably go down a little bit in price. We've got a new price on the 100 Corona as well over at bullion exchanges, 2,615. What is that? 0.98. 2,615, 2615, divided by 0.98 to get the melt value on that. Puts you at 2668 melt on a 100 Corona. So beautiful coin and very cheap in price. If you go to sell that somewhere like Vermilion Enterprises on YouTube, he'll pay you 2% under spot for foreign gold. So in for spot and out for 2% under, that's what I call a really nice spread, unless you're upgrading to American gold, and I completely understand why you would do that. There are lots of reasons. Okay, let's see. We will skip the 20 franc this morning. Well, no, I won't. 507 over at AppMex, and that is what, 0.18? That is, I forget this one, 0.1867 for the Napoleon coin, 0.1867 ounces of gold, less than a 0.2. Well, let's do the math. Somebody said this was a good deal, I think, but maybe better on eBay. 507 divided by 0.186, forget the fractions, 2725. So for fractional gold, I guess that's okay, but the spread is going to be bigger on that between the buy and the sell than the bigger foreign gold. Okay, we've got gold in assay at 27.08 at bullion exchanges for a Lady Fortuna. And then in the Platinum Eagle category, should be a little cheaper. Just when I thought platinum was exploding higher, it took a pullback. I would buy more. If you're buying 1,188 for a Platinum Eagle at Monument Metals. That is a collector coin. Do not buy that if you don't stack elect. You may want to just get a random platinum coin for 1,086 for this kangaroo at bullion exchanges, or a platinum bar for 1,073 at Bold. Platinum is coming up on Costco sporadically. You may be able to get a better deal on Costco for a platinum maple or a platinum bar. Okay, and then on to palladium. Palladium is 1,121, although the spot prices are very similar between platinum and palladium. We will see who wins. I don't know. Palladium is more of a market constraint Russia story. Platinum is, gold casts a heavy shadow on platinum, and that I think there is a numismatic belief in platinum, maybe only among the old timers, but we remember. So I think platinum is going to follow gold here at some point, unless the auto industry falls apart. And that puts a damper on the commodity side. But I'd be a buyer of platinum here. Not a lot of it, but just a little. We've got one silver eagle at spot at bullion exchanges. Remainder same place, 35.98, but cheaper in a quantity of 20 at Pinehurst at 35.54. Let's see, anything new at the U.S. Mint, and they have not increased their September. Looks like September is a lock there. We'll wait for October. The flowing hair, well, there you go. Lots of news this morning from Son of a Silver Stacker, all about this. You can check out his video. And, here's the deal. They are going to put the heavy hype on this coin. It's going to be something. And I'm not saying it's a good long-term investment, but there's going to be some heavy hype on this. The mintage is $75,000 for this metal. If it was a coin, more people would buy it, but I don't think there's anything wrong with metals. They can get FOMO and hype and hysteria just like coins can. I've seen it happen many, many times. $75,000 is a good mintage on this one. A lot of people are going to want it. $104 is a high price. Good mintage, high price. Now here comes the FOMO, 1,794, 1794, the year of the first flowing hair dollar. Let's try to buy one of those on eBay and see what they go for. And there's a flowing hair penny as well, or I should say a flowing hair cent for you purists. Let's see, 1794 are going to get a 230 privy mark, being the 230th year anniversary. And the rest of you are going to get Ugazza. You guys know what that, you paisans out there. Okay, and then some of these are going to be signed by the buffoon of a director over at the U.S. Mint, making it even more valuable. So the holy trinity of this will be this coin with a privy mark, with the director's signature on the COA, in MS70, first strike. I mean, you're going to see that set go for 500 bucks. Everything else is going to be probably around 200, I would guess. If the FOMO really sets in, might be a little bit higher. And then after a while, it's going to drop back in price. But anyway, it's a good offering. If you have not signed up to the U.S. Mint, you do so, go ahead and get your account in order, sign up, and put your credit card details in there. The deal is PayPal, they take PayPal 3% off, okay? So you're going to get a $3 discount on this if you pay with PayPal or any other credit card that's good. You know, there you save a little money, but make sure that credit card is in good working order and you're signed up before this releases in a couple weeks. If you want this, I think you could sell it peer-to-peer or on eBay and make a couple of bucks. Okay, my green light is still on. I think this is just a pullback. If you look back at the silver chart, let's see if I can get a silver chart here that makes sense. But, you know, we went right up into resistance and bounced off it. And here we had a pretty sizable downtrend yesterday, but we have not broken the low. Anyway, you can see it is still in an uptrend. And I think there's going to be a little more downside on Monday. All right, I'm just not liking this chart, but there were some clues yesterday. I think they're having just kind of a gradual deflation of the price here. I think we're going to get a little bit lower on Monday for silver. I can't tell you about gold. Gold is always a good buy. What can I say? But yeah, I think we're going to have a little more smackdown. I'd get your checkbooks ready early market on Monday. See if that sell-off continues, and then I would go back to being a buyer. That's just me. If you want to buy this weekend, feel free. I think it's going to get just a little bit cheaper and then resume its uptrend. We're going to keep taking stabs at 32.50 here, so it's going to travel in a range from 30 bucks to 32.50 in my humble opinion. We're going to keep stabbing at 32.50 just like we kept stabbing at 30 and we ultimately went through. And I don't know, it looks like it's got 35 written on it to me. But it might take a little effort to get up to 35 and then maybe 40 from there. Okay, one maple at spot at bullion exchanges, and we've got one maple same place, 34, or the remainder of the tube, 34.18. Yeah, there's some stuff in the chat room. Remind me later to go to the chat room. Very interesting comments in there. Let's see. And we have one RU at spot bullion exchanges. Remainder, same place, 34.02. We've got Britannia's at silver gold bull. Now, there are two different offerings here. The 24 is 35.75. If you get 25, they go to 35.40. And if you just want a random date, they are 35.50. So you can pick the Britannia deal you want, but I think they'll be cheaper on eBay if you use credit cards. If you don't like to use credit cards to get the whopping big rebates, you know, and then pay it off right away, then you can skip the eBay section and just shop here. The Philharmonic has been the cheapest of the sovereign silver coins, 33 bucks this morning at Bullion Express. All right, nothing up at Costco, nothing at all. Why are people buying this Pamp Buffalo when the Eagles are the same price? Okay, if you get itching to buy this Buffalo, hold your horses, and I would say wait for the Eagles to come up. Okay, these Eagles are worth $4 more a coin than these Buffaloes, although they're selling them at the same price. So, yeah, that's the deal. Hey, I went to my LCS 2 days ago and took a look at what he had to offer, and I got some off-quality rounds to melt for you guys. And he charged me 79 cents over. Unfortunately, I caught the high of the damn market. Anyway, he charged me 79 cents over for random rounds. He didn't give me anything good. He went back to his secret stash of vintage and off-quality silver, and he gave me nothing but like Apmex rounds and stuff that usually he'll throw in a Libertad or something, something good. But no good deals. I just got some melt for a pretty decent price. But he had, first of all, he was buying silver rounds at $1 back of spot and bars, $1 back of spot. He was buying eagles at $1.50 over spot. I think he was selling eagles at 4 over spot. I can't quite recall. And the most interesting thing is he was selling Libertads at 4 in a larger quantity, 25. He was selling Libertads at $4 over spot, which if I hadn't blown my wad on melt, I would have got some of those Libertads. Anyway, 4 over, I thought that was a pretty good price. But things are hopping there. He is paying spot for gold eagles and gold buffaloes. Anyway, I thought you'd want to know. He is usually a pretty expensive little coin shop, but looks like his sell prices. He had a 100-ounce bar, 100-ounce Engelhard bar, which was just beautiful. I think it was $1 over. And he had some other bars that were some beautiful bars, very close to spot. So maybe that is the story at all LCSs. I just thought I'd tell you. Nothing else up on Costco. I'll keep watching. If you're subscribed to the website, I will try to send you alerts when I see something worth buying. All right, and what do we got? We got junk in the trunk. We got the Kennedy in the trunk, and 23.45 times face. And we have got the Walkers at 24.07 times face, and the Mercs are going to be about 24 and change times face. The first mint deal is still going on. I think they're 32.75 an ounce, and if you haven't got one of those bars, you may want to grab one. They're very pretty little bars. Nothing special about them really, but they're nice to have one. Okay, and 10-ounce silver bar. These elementals I showed you yesterday, those are vintage at this point, pseudo vintage. 333. They are prone to tarnish though, so vacuum seal those if you get them. Well, they are sealed, but I'd vacuum seal that in the plastic. Some of those sealed plastic bags develop little rips at the edges, and better to vacuum seal that stuff. These are beautiful bars, but I would not let them tarnish if you can avoid it. Okay, another deal here is 10-ounce bar, Monument Metals, 335. Another deal for 10-ounce bars at bullion exchanges, 327 beat-up bars. If you want something else at Golden Eagle, 327 for nice-looking bars. And if you want the Golden State Mint round, sale is still on, 33.18 for a 1-ounce round. And then we've got these new buffaloes over at bullion exchanges. I've got something to show you in the picks of the day as well before you go buy these. $6.46 for a tube, so that's $32.33. And hey, those are nice looking buffaloes. Who makes those? Is that a Silvertown product? Let's look at the specification. Where are the specifications? They're not even going to give you the specs. I think I read these are a Silvertown product. Oh, come on. Description? Silver. Oh, design and brand may vary. Does it say that? Generic silver rounds. Oh, I see. I thought it was buffalo on the front and this on the back. You may get any of these rounds, but they look to be new. That's a good deal over at bullion exchanges if you're just buying rounds. You can get them at spot at the coin dealers on YouTube. Links on my website. Okay, in a quantity of 20, you can get buffaloes. Buffaloes are probably the better round to get, but $32.84 for these buffaloes. So, and let's see what Kazoo is selling them for, $33.20, $33.10 for a tube of 20, not as good a deal. These 3-ounce Kazoo bars are very well priced. And random kilos, the Valcambi is 1,051. It's about the same price. Let's move on to eBay, where we're going to blow these prices out of the water. I do appreciate you shopping here and clicking these links. It'll help the website. All right, we've got culls at 35 a coin, 34 after rebates. We have got milk spot eagles, 36.50. No, I don't want those. Lower quality, no, I don't want those. Somebody picked up those 2021s the other day, and congratulations, man. That's a score. You get a good deal on type 1 or type 2. And I remember back in the day, I was telling everybody, buy the type 1 2021s. I bought a bunch of them. Silver was kind of pricey back then. I think silver might have even been 30 bucks. But those type 1 and type 2 2021s are some of the best investments you could have made. They carry a very nice premium in the aftermarket. And if you ever see a tube of 2021s at a good price, like we had yesterday, to the sharp people that picked those up, definitely buy those, okay? All right, so here's a tube for $7.20, and this guy is charging $13 shipping. So that's $7.33. That is going to be hard math. $36.50, $35.70. I don't know. This is going to be in the mid to high 35s for tubes of Eagle. You can get the 24s for $14 more. So yeah, we're going to be in the 35s for Eagles, guys. But that makes sense with silver at $31.50 or something. Add $4, that's $35.50. If you can get a better deal on Costco or Walmart, grab it. Costco has been $700 for a tube of Eagles lately. Then you're going to get 4% off. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, the maples are $8.50. And you want the newer maples, post shield guard, okay, guys? The Britannias are cheapest is $8.49. Oh, best offer. I like that, because when priority mail, it's free. Small seller, $8.50. Go, baby, go. Yeah. 2022, probably not as likely to spot on you. Hopefully a nice roll. I don't know if he's showing you the actual coins. They look to be sealed. That would be good. Let's do the math. Now, he says best offer, so that means he's going to take at least $8.40. He might even take $8.30. Let's see if he got these for $8.30, what that price would be. Divided by 25. So per coin, that's $33.20. And then you're going to use those credit cards, the PayPal card or the American Express credit card I recommend, times 0.97. That money's going to be in your pocket right away. $32.20, yeah, for Britannias. And what was the price up here for Britannias? Now look at that, $34.65. So you're going to smoke this guy. Throw him an offer. Now, if he gets 14 offers all at once, you guys are working against each other. But throw him an offer. See if he accepts. Okay, these, did I go back to the starting point? I'm sorry. I get lost. Okay, then back to eBay. So I'm going to stop right there. That is a great deal, but you can check the Kangaroos and the Krugerrands as well. How about junk? Can we get junk cheaper than 24 times face, for God's sakes? Here we go. This guy is back, $6.80. So, yeah, this guy is selling a bunch of these, or maybe nobody bought it from yesterday. 23 times face, $23.70. You're going to be around 23 times face for junk on eBay after rebates. Got any better junk? I don't like slick walkers. I don't like slick anything. Kennedy halves, they getting more expensive. How about in the big lots? How about these big lots? You're going to have to skip the damaged and hold, unless you don't mind cull junk. I mean, 22.87. Now, the deal is cull junk, old junk, walkers and whatnot, slicks, they go by weight. They don't go by face value. So you walk into a coin shop and he says, you know, I got some cull junk and I'm only charging 23 times face. You have to say, what does it weigh? Because refiners pay based on weight, and dealers will pay Well, generally based on weight. I don't know what JM Bullion does to the general public, but 2287 may sound like a deal, but and like 22 times face, but you know, you never know what you're getting. I would just avoid it. Yeah, here's the calls, 23.2, and here's the no dates, no dates, no dates. Here you go, circulated. Looks like he's got some slicks in there, 24.2. I actually like the small deal better. Okay, and Carson City's in MS63. Can't beat a Carson City. Let's see, here's an 1884, here's an 1883, and my preference would be the PCGS or the NGC holders. I don't often say that, but that is probably what you want. Their grades are more realistic. Although in the old days, I think some of these grading companies probably graded fairly, but people tend to avoid them. All right, so yeah, the cheapest PCGS is this 1884 Carson City for 305. Let's see. They're beautiful coins, 305. Yeah, put all these in your cart. So like I told you yesterday, put everything in your cart and see who throws you a offer. That happens. Okay, MS65, the money coin in a Carson City, and that's an ICG, but it's going to be a beautiful coin. But you just you don't want to guess, you know. You want to be sure it's a 65. Oh, look at this one. Yeah, I wish eBay had never had the adjust your brightness feature. I wish they just had not done that because, oh God, that's pretty. That's very pretty. Sellers use that, especially among raw coins. Never, ever, ever buy a valuable raw coin on eBay. I'm telling you, it is the Wild West out there, even from a seller with 100% feedback. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. And then you're going to get 15 bucks off with your PayPal card. But put it in your cart and see if he throws you an offer. Numismatics and collector coins are not flying as good as bullion right now. And then if you're looking for a peace dollar, these are great stocking stuffers, these little peace dollars. Very attractive design. And you can get these for $59. If you're going to give it away, I think I would get a nice looking one and maybe pay $2 more. Let's see, $65 for that one. Make sure the holder isn't all scratched up because you're going to be looking at that for a long time. Let's see if we can find a nicer. Look how cheap these are. So that flowing hair coin, $104. It's not a coin, it's a metal. And or you could buy two of these. I'm just saying, that one looks pretty good. I don't know, boy, I just don't think these will stay this cheap forever. Now, the peace dollars were kind of a failed offering from the government in the 20s. Roaring 20s, nobody wanted silver, I'm sure. I would just try to find a really nice one with a really good picture. 64 plus. Now, why is that in with the 60? Oh, that's right, it's a 64 plus. Look at that. What's the holder? Oh, that's a PCGS. I'm pretty sure that's a PCGS blue holder. Look at that one. She's got a gash on her cheek, but look at the luster on that thing. Yeah, boy, I would buy that one. I don't know. I don't know why he's not showing you. Is it PC? It's a 64 plus. Why is he not showing you the grade? Oh, there's one, an old green holder for 65. That's a 63. No, you don't want a 63. You want the 64s. They're so damn cheap. Or the 65s. MS64 Plus. ICG. See? So this guy is a shark. Okay? Now, he's not trying to get rich off you, but he did not show you who the grading company was on purpose. There are lots of sharks on eBay. And, you know, everybody tries to make a buck, but and that looks like a beautiful coin. But if he is not going to show you who the holder is, boy, why am I going down this rabbit hole? This is somebody you want to avoid, okay? Just, I can tell you that right off the bat, having been stung on my Morgan collection when I first started out. Boy, you can lose a lot of money real fast. The high relief piece dollars are going for $14.99 or a little bit more. That's the money coin in the piece dollar. The Libertads are $1,000. But like I said, I can get them for 4 over at my LCS. Somebody tell me to do that. I don't know. I don't know why I'm hesitating. Let's see. Cheapest 10-ounce bar, they're going to be in the low 300s. Cheapest kilo, 1078, about 1048 after rebates. Anything good here? 1092 for the sunshine. Wow. All right, I'm going to skip the kooks this morning and go to the large lots. 33.35 for a large lot of buffaloes or other random rounds with the precious metals verifier, so that makes that a sunshine mint. Very upscale round, 33.40, 32.40 after credit card rebates. And spot, it's about $1 over spot, but you may be able to find them at spot at the LCS or from the coin shops on YouTube. They're going to charge you for shipping, or sometimes they don't if you get over a certain quality. Anyway, that's not a bad deal. Those are upscale rounds. Let's keep going here. Let's keep going. Johnson Matthey? No, these are, yeah, Johnson Matthey. What do we got in the Johnson Matthey category? Ooh, beat up. Look at that. Somebody played with their silver. What did I tell you? Don't play with your silver, guys. Okay, now we got to get up to a better looking bar than that. Look at that one. It's black toning. Fair seller. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I think that's the old one. Look at the toning on that. What the hell is this down here on the bottom? Somebody engraved that. Somebody was playing with that silver. What does it say up here? Oh, Joe and Tate. Now, what was that, like a wedding gift? So in 1996, that probably cost $50. Maybe they gave it to their wedding guest. That is crazy. That's a real oddity right there. I'm not sure I'd want it. Oh, here's another one with some good... Look at these toned up Johnson Matthey bars. Oh, baby. $18 shipping from Canada. You know, I've bought from Canada many times, and it will take 2 weeks to get your silver, but look at that. Oh, you only get 9. You only get 9. Oh, sneaky Pete. So 333, 360. I don't know. That's going to be about $35 a coin. I mean, around. They are not the old ones. When you count more than 3 of the... I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole, but look at those. God. Are they consecutive? 666, 629, 616. Some people go nutty for consecutive bars. 675, 694. How many of these have you got? I don't know, man. Those are just pretty. That's like something I would buy when I had excess money, but I got to be more judicious lately. Here's the back. 1, 2, 3. That's a good one. And nobody has engraved that one. Nice. I'm not saying you should pay, oh, look, he'll take a best offer. And then you're going to get your 3% off, and those are pretty. This is like people are, some of these vintage bars, people are really lowering their prices on them. All right, in the 100-ounce bar category, we have got 31.88. The one at the LCS was just blast white and perfect for $1 over spot. But that's going to be right around spot. 31.88. Wait a minute. Is that out of stock? That one's out of stock, but that's kind of ugly. 32.90, so about 31.90 for a 100-ounce bar. I am partial to the Sunshine Mint bar. That is a modern one with the authenticator code. Oh, that's out of stock as well. 3,300. Yeah, you're going to be over 33 an ounce, maybe 32 after rebates. All right, let's get on to... Let me speed this up. Platinum Eagle is now... Okay, $12.32 for this, and then after rebates, it's going to be about $1,200 for that Platinum Eagle. Ay. 1 gram, they're going to be $100. 1/10 random gold. Let's go. Let's buy some gold. 283 for a Britannia, minus 3%. We have got, I can't tell what's real. Quarter ounce random gold. How about 690? Is that real? $11. So that's going to put you about 700. About $2,800 melt on a random kangaroo. How about 669? Is that real? That's out of stock. Okay, so yeah, about 690 minus rebates for random gold. And if you want to go to a gold eagle, these nugget coins are interesting, but to get a good gold eagle is going to be 725. That is $8 shipping. Good seller. Yeah. Well, look at that. Now, see, he'll take an offer as well. All right, so let's see. If you pick this up for 725, 715, I don't know, maybe he'll take 710. I don't know. Shoot him an offer. Put it in. If you put it in your cart, he'll make you an offer probably. But let's say you got that for 710. And then divided by, oh, I could do that math. 0.25. That's 2840 melt times 0.97. How cheap could you get that? 27.54 for a quarter ounce. And the quarter ounce, 27.54. You may not get it that cheap, but 27.54 versus 2,900 melt. Oh, you're going to get that a lot, 100. I was trying to multiply 725 times 4, which is 28 plus 100 is 2,900 melt. So you'd get that a lot cheaper. I'd bid on that. I'd make him an offer on that if you're looking for quarter ounce gold eagles this morning. Let's see. Half ounce. You got to get past the big ugly head coins, which I just don't want in my stack. 1,400 for a Philharmonic. That is in stock. Good seller. So that would be $40 off. You'd be about $13.60 for half ounce gold there. That's about 27.20 melt. Okay, all right, let's keep going. What else we got in the 1 ounce gold eagle category? Did I do 1 ounce gold? Yeah, I just did. I don't remember. All right, 1 ounce gold eagle, 27.88 is in stock, and it is from Scruffyland, BGASC. That would be about 2,700, pretty close to spot if you don't mind a scruffy eagle. Impaired cull, in capsule, 27.99. Smaller seller, but good feedback. You're going to get that for, wow, my brain's not working, $80 off. You're going to be in the low 2,700s. Ground shipping. What does he say here? With capsule, MCMXC. Okay. I don't know. That looks like the real deal. So snag that if you got that PayPal or Amex card. Okay, I got to get off that. Okay, what else we got in the $5 commemorative zone? They're going to be $4.29. They are going to be, can you believe how expensive gold is? $6.55, is that a good deal? That is in stock, and it is a good seller. And this is a $5 commemorative. I guess nobody bought it yesterday. I'll do the math for you again. We'll call this 661. 661 divided by 0.24. Actually, there's some change there as well. 27.50 melt times 0.97 with a good credit card. And the melt price on this out the door, $26.71. So that's just a hair over spot for U.S. sovereign $5 commemorative. And FDR to boot. I like FDR personally. Let's see. I know most people hate him. Okay, and but I think he saved us from communism, honestly. Let's see. 20 franc. How about the 20 franc? And you can get those as cheap as 4.95. Oh, there's my son's alarm. I'm going to have to wake him up. Hold on 1 second. 4.95, $19 shipping. What is wrong with you? Okay. Lousy seller. Skip this guy. He doesn't know what he's doing. So 522, yeah, and $15 off. I'll put you about 507 on a extra fine AU. That's okay. Nothing to write home about. All right, I'm going to skip the pre-33 double eagles, which have been pretty good price lately, and the Libertads. You know about the Norfeds. Engelhard rounds are going in the 30s, low 30s to high, or mid 30s to high 30s. Let's see. Yeah, cheapest one today, $34. $40, $40, $40 all day long. That's nice toning on that one, 40 bucks. Okay, skip Scottsdale. And moving forward, Platinum Noble. What are those going for? Platinum Nobles are going for $1,099, about $1,070 after PayPal rebate. Very nice fungible platinum coin. It's a good choice if you are not doing Platinum Eagles, which are a collector coin. Palladium at auction is one going right now for $2,025, $2,100, $2,200. No good deals there. I'd want to pay around 15 personally. Let's see, and we have stuff in my store. If you're interested, ask me about it. You get a friend discount. We've got vintage silver. I already showed you some of that. And we have got the precious metals verifier, empty monster box, ways to bury your gold and silver, ways to vacuum seal, and some collectible watches if you want them authenticated so you don't get ripped off. Check that link right there. All right, refine your own bars with the Devil Forge. I think these, this one is out of stock, but there's several others here. You just click on one of these. Let's see. All right, and here is the one that is current. I think they're all made by the same people in China, personally. I've seen them under many different names, but this is a nice set here for $169. Use that Amex card. You're going to save, I'm on Amazon, right? You're going to save 3% using the Amazon card. Just a good deal if you want to mess with that. It's the cheapest and the slowest of the melting forges. The ones with 2 inlets, they have twice the inlets, twice the hoses. You'll need 2 tanks instead of 1. Those melt much faster, but cost more. All right, moving on. And where am I? I'm making a mess this morning. Okay, let's get past the deals. The picks of the day. So you guys have out of stock already? Okay, these were up, I think they were 99 cents over for half-ounce sovereign polar bear coins. But, you know, my thought is, why buy that when you can get junk so close to spot? And junk could be way better than these coins, and these are probably going to spot on you. There's like no collector value in these things. Although 4 nines would be good to melt. Yeah, they do have beautiful virgin silver up there in Canada. So anyway, it's out of stock. If you bought those, well, that'll be okay. Kind of an oddity in your stack. But fractional silver can get more expensive. But why do people buy fractional pure silver rounds when junk is so abundant? I don't know. Here's something fun for you. So this is Silvertown, who has some of the worst prices on silver among any dealers. But from time to time, they have a great price on a vintage bar. But if you want to buy some buffaloes there, 20 buffaloes, they are going to throw in one of these very, very cool t-shirts. So if you have plenty of capital to invest and you don't mind paying $2 too much for your buffaloes, you can get that t-shirt. I'd like one of those. Heck yeah. Let's see, I showed you these deals the other day. The 10-ounce Germania should be a little cheaper today, $3.43. Not a bad price from Hero Bullion. Let's see. And what else do we got here? I'm going to skip through these guys here. I'm going to skip through the Sunshine Bars, the Tudor Dragons, the Buffalo Girl. People are just crazy about this Buffalo Girl, and they like the ones in the slab as well. So you go figure. I don't know. Nice looking round. Let's see. The 5-ounce coin deal. Is that still up? Yeah, there you go. Not a bad price. but you're probably going to get that RAM coin, the one that I got. These are 178.98 for a random 5-ounce coin, and you will not get any of these most likely. You'll probably get something they can't sell. All right, and I'm going to skip the gold there. I want to get over to the chat room. Yeah, I want to get over. Oh, don't forget the coin dealers on YouTube that are having a great deal, great deals every day. So good. And you can support my work. This is Bolden's newretirement.com. It's a great retirement planning software. And if you start planning your retirement in your 40s and 50s, you will not be working until you're 67 like me. I'm retired now, but boy, it took me a long time to figure out how to manage my assets. There's more to life than just silver and gold. Okay, and thank you so much for the cups of coffee. And Edwin H., I appreciate it. I appreciate it very, very much. All right, and here is the way to join my YouTube channel membership. All right, and we got some bars there for you guys at 250 over spot, and you click this join button right here at the top of any video, and you'll be in the mix. New bars come out October 1st, and I'll be telling you all about those. Thank you, channel members, for supporting the work that I do here. All right, and I want to, here's some other picks from Amazon that you may want or need, especially the Jellica packs. All right, and I wanted to get to the chat room, and I just found a lot of, the Quicksilver card. Interesting, my eBay deals came back on the Quicksilver card. I think I had overused it. But they don't tend to work for precious metals anyway. But anyway, my 4% is back. I don't know if yours is or not. Let's check out the chat room because there was some cool stuff going on in here. Let's see. So let me go to the top. It's worth checking out what people are saying. So this is an individual that has filled up a monster box with those Costco deals. And man, I bet you got a cheap basis on those as well. And somebody's looking for 64 quarters and 64 Kennedy halves. Let's see, the first time buyer deals. So, oh, this one here. His LCS is selling spot. He's selling junk? Wait a minute. Buy deals first shipping. My LCS is selling at spot minus 60. I thought he was talking about junk here. I don't know, maybe that's generic. Spot minus 60. Wow, that's a good LCS. I like the Mercs. Yes, I do too. My tube of buffaloes from bullion.com are all spotted. Okay. So thank you for telling us that. Bullion.com, if you get their app, you are eligible for 1 or 2 tubes of buffaloes at spot. But apparently they're sending out spotted buffaloes now. I have rarely seen a spotted buffalo. So they're liquidating their crap. Boo. That is a real boo. That is a boo. Shame on you, bullion.com, for sending spotted anything. He might melt them. Yeah, good idea. Send them to me. I'll melt them for you and make something much prettier. Let's see. The Canadian maples are much less prone to spotting, only after Shield Guard. Yeah, Mint Shield came in 2018, apparently. Royal Mint still doesn't get it. All their stuff tends to spot, especially the proof stuff. The BU, not quite as much, not lately as much. Let's see. So here's another thing. A random tube of maples from Walmart, and he got 2013, so very old maples on Walmart. That's interesting. Rare spotted maples. Let's see, did he answer my question? Oh, this is somebody saying you should tumble your junk. Don't do that. Let's see. Do you know the maker of the buffaloes? I'm asking if that was bullion exchanges. They've been known to do that from time to time. Dealers are not perfect, you know. I mean, there are some are better than others. And sometimes when you pay more, you get more, like on AppMex. You probably are going to get nicer. General, you probably won't be disappointed, and their customer service is second to none. And then again, if you're looking for the cheapest you can find, then, from time to time, they're going to send you a slick walker, a spotted buffalo, etc. But 9 times out of 10, you're probably going to be happy. And I want you to keep the basis in your stack cheap. So I'm willing to put up with a little bit of this nonsense. But a dealer that consistently disappoints, we're going to call them out here, okay? And, I don't take any money from them, so I don't have to worry about ticking them off. They're all mad at me anyway, because, why would they want you to find a better deal than the one they're offering? I hope you have a great day, and I would look to Monday morning to buy, but who knows? You can't tell. I don't think they're going to derail if you look at that silver chart. The recent run was enormous. So, that was a big run. So a pullback is actually constructive. And actually, excuse me, the most constructive thing would be if we could cycle in here between 30 and 32.50 for a month. That would be phenomenal, because then you'll know it's real. It's not a flash in the pan. So a little sideways action, I think, would be a good thing, and we could grind a little bit lower, but ultimately we're going to catch that bid again, I think. And, the dips seem to be getting bought, okay? And you know the reasons why. You got gold up, you got commodities up, you got the dollar down, you got rates falling. I mean, I just don't think we're going to crack below 30. All right, guys, let me know what you're doing. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you like this video, subscribe if you want to see this every day. Get over to the website, subscribe over there. Join the Stacker Family membership if you want to get extra perks and be in the inner circle. And I will see you guys later, alligator.